let's shift focus to an IT company that's in focus, and that is Nucleus Software. They reported a strong set of numbers in terms of Q4 FY25. Rupee revenue was up by 11.3% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Stock is right now buzzing away in trade with more than 12% of gains. So let's dive into the latest numbers. What is the outlook? What's driving the momentum? And will we see this continue? We have the CEO of the company, Parag, Bhise, joining in with us to talk to us about that. Parag, good morning. Thank you so much for joining in with us on the show. Good quarter coming in, right? Last 3 quarters, we've seen subdued growth. Q4 overall, 11.3% growth on a quarter-on-quarter basis. One, could you highlight what has led to this jump up in terms of the growth in Q4? Was there any sort of a one-off? And also the outlook that you have for FY26, because FY25 as a year as a whole, you saw a growth of around just 1% or so. So what is the outlook there, and what led to this growth in Q4 as well?
Firstly, thank you so much for inviting me on your program. Really honored. So first, I'll talk about the Q4 growth. Look, you know that we are essentially a product company. We have implementations which go on. So one is we did acquire a few logos in earlier quarters or Q4, and that gave a little boost to the Q4 revenue. But more importantly, our projects are milestone based, right? So if we complete some significant milestones in a particular quarter, so then that has a positive impact on. So it's a combination of these and some existing customers also putting in more faith in us and giving us extra incremental orders, which we were able to execute, is contribution. You'd remember a month or so back, we had talked about one particular, there was a press release about one particular customer in the Middle East. That was significant because from order to execution, we completed that in a very short time frame of 3 months. So that also contributes. So these are the factors which contributed to the Q4 growth.
What about FY26, Parag? 1% in FY25. Do you see that improving to say mid-single digits in FY26?
Look, the intent is always to grow and improve our margins, but you would know very clearly that we don't give any forward guidance. So on that, I will not be able to talk about the numbers. I can, however, talk about that the traction is good. The customers we're dealing with, we're getting good traction in India market, in Middle East. We're trying to grow to other markets, and our investments in significant both on the personal side as well as investment in technology will continue. So that I can definitely talk about.
You may not want to give an exact number, Parag, but a yes or no answer, definitely better than 1%?
I can't say, but of course the intent is that 1% is not the kind of growth that we would like to be happy with. So sure, the intent is always that, but as a policy, we don't talk numbers, forward numbers that you are well aware of.
Okay, Parag, your thoughts coming in on, the focus on AI powered as well. With Middle East also, there was an announcement that came in on that front, right? So I just want to understand, how are you looking at this, the AI powered banking? What are the products that we are watching out for? Anything that you could highlight in the next year or 2 years? What could we see there?
No, 2 years is, I think, for AI and all is a very long time frame. The need is today, here and now. So we have started to build in use cases in our products. They are already rolling out in the market. So we have a list of use cases that we want to build both on the lending side, whether it is credit assessment, collections, various areas. How can, just as an example, how can we make the statements more understandable by end customers who may not understand English or whatever. So there's so many use cases. So we are slowly and steadily building in use cases, both in our retail lending, transaction banking products, and this will continue. Also, AI in our own development, while we give that benefit to our customers, but we also have to benefit from use of AI in our own software development. So those work is also happening. So it is definitely a focus. There's no doubt about it.
And Parag, just a quick one. Order book in Q4, what was that looking like? Q4 FY25 and pipeline, if you could give us an highlight in terms of that.
I'm sorry, specific numbers I won't be able to give. I can only say that the traction is good. And yeah, we did have four new logos in last year I can talk about, and three new logos in the quarter 4. So that can give you an indication of the traction. We've been focusing a lot on uh, uh, going into the market and getting new logos. So I can talk that much.
Margins at 32%, Parag, sustainable or not in FY26?
Look, I'll again answer while the attempt is always that, but investment focus is also there, right? So we would rather continue our focus on investments, and based on that, whatever margins come in, I think we always play long term. We don't talk about quarter and quarter, year and year, but definitely time for investment into our people, continued investment in our people and technology, and that can have some impact on the margins, but that is more important for us.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining in with us this morning on CNBC TV18, Parag, and giving us a highlight in terms of the company's outlook going forward. So that was the management of Nucleus Software. But on that note, we're going to slip into a very short break. Up next, we'll discuss market fundamentals with Mukul Kochar from Investor Capital Services. So don't go anywhere.